Makenzie Johnson is with us here at halftime. Welcome. And your first year at Jewel, how would you judge it at this point?
Oh, it's been really fun. I've been enjoying getting to know everyone and getting used to the program and everything. So.
You come to us from Blue Valley, and you were telling me a second ago you actually played with Ariel Smith not only in high school but on the club team. Was that a reason you came to Jewel?
I would say it was part of the reason. I really like Joel academically, but Ariel being here, we've been friends, and my sister goes here. So.
Oh, she does. Okay. Did either of them or both of them talk to you about Jewel before you actually made up your mind?
Yes, they did. They didn't try to influence me in any way, but they definitely aided me in giving me information and stuff like that.
What was the choice like for you? I mean, was it heart-wrenching? Was it easy to decide? What did you go through in making that choice?
It was a fairly easy choice for me. I knew I wanted to go to a good academic school, and I thought that this had the good basics for me, and also the basketball program was fun, and I also knew stuff about it from Ariel, so
Sure.
it was good.
Well, you've brought up academics twice now, so let's talk about school a little bit. What are you doing in school, and how did you pick that area?
I'm a biology major, hoping to go pre-vet.
You are.
And I've just been wanting to be a vet all my life, so that's why I went.
My daughter is in a veterinary technician program, so I know a little bit about the struggles, and it's not easy. Are you up for that kind of challenge?
I hope so. It's a really big goal of mine, so I hope that I'm able to do it and finish.
Makenzie Johnson is our guest here at halftime. Well, what kind of animals do you want to work with, like the big animals or smaller animals or both?
I'm not as familiar with cattle, so I'm probably going to go small animal instead of big, but we'll see when
Like household pets, that sort of
yeah,
thing?
that kind of thing.
How'd you get interested in that?
I've had all different types of animals my whole life, and I just love them all.
Are you that person that always brings in the ones that are on the street and that?
Yes, definitely. And I save the small animals like spiders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would not have guessed that. You went a lot smaller than I was thinking. How about basketball? You started out the year, and as all freshmen do, maybe a little tentative, but Coach Kress says that you have really found a lot of confidence here, especially in the second half of the season. You agree with that?
Yes, I would have to agree with her. I think that anybody going into a new program is going to be kind of cautious of where they step and everything, but I feel like they've really been welcoming and showed me how to bring myself out and play really well, so I think that's helped also.
Other people I've talked to in their freshman year on the women's team especially have said it is a family when you join. Coach Kress expects you to participate and all that kind of stuff. Is that true?
Yeah, I think it's really true. We spend a lot of time together, and I think that a lot of the stuff we do just brings us closer, and especially since the team is only 10 now, it's gotten to be extremely close.
Makenzie Johnson, a freshman from Blue Valley, Kansas, is our guest. How about just the actual play? You're playing inside an awful lot, and again, I'll mention what Coach Kress has said, that you really have the intelligence to play well inside. Maybe not the body mass yet, but the intelligence to play. Where did you learn that?
Well, I've been fairly tall all my life, so I've played inside most of my life, but Calvin Thompson, my AAU club coach, had taught me a lot, and so I think that he really showed me how to work inside the post and get around people and just make my space. So.
In Division II, do you get whacked a lot inside?
Yeah, fairly.
You ever want to whack back?
Oh, definitely.
What would you say the strongest part of your game is?
Probably rebounding. I've always been a defensive player my entire life, and so rebounding has always been a strength of mine, and so I just enjoy it.
Well, yeah, and I think that goes back to what we were talking about before. It just seems to me, observing you have those instincts for where the ball is going to go. Is that something that can be taught, or do you just kind of have a feel for it?
I think that it can be kind of taught, but you kind of just have to really watch the game a lot, and you have to get used to where the ball is going to come off the rim, and it just takes a lot of practice, I think.
I don't know. A lot of women's basketball players, and this is a real generalization, but aren't necessarily big fans of basketball. They don't watch them. Do you watch games at home and that sort of thing?
No, not really.
What do you do when you're home and have time to yourself?
I read a lot, and I like to hang out with friends, but if I go out and play, I'll go out and scrimmage a lot of people, or I'll go out and hang out with. So.
Okay, Makenzie, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's the best book you've ever read?
Currently, my favorite book is The Host.
Tell me about that.
It's actually really interesting. It's coming out in a movie this spring, so I'm really excited. But it's kind of like a sci-fi book, and I usually don't like them, but it's got some romance in it, so I like it a lot.
Sci-fi and romance. Sounds like a good combination. Makenzie Johnson is our guest. You get ready to play UMSL and Maryville, and this is a 4-hour trip on the bus, but it's not one of our longer trips. What's the travel been like for you?
It was actually pretty good today. Not bad at all. I got some reading done and got some homework done, so it was good.
Have you had those kind of experiences before through AAU or whatever about traveling?
Definitely some long trips, but
So
always
this is
worth it.
not a big deal. How do you want your year to end? I mean, team-wise or individually, how do you see this year ending for you guys?
I think that we could end up doing fairly well if we go out and play really well. The next 4 or 5 games, I say that we have a pretty good chance of finishing pretty high.
And if you grab like 10 or 15 rebounds a game?
That would be nice. That would be a nice end.
Makenzie, this is great. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for spending the time.
Yes, thank you too.
Makenzie Johnson has been our guest, and we're back with more in a moment.